So Humphrey's coming into this one as the top seed, but we've got some very accomplished performers like Dixon and McEnany stepping up to the 15 away from her traditional 8 and 4. Also Emma Hogan, champion, a triathlete. Good to see her stepping out into the 1500 metres as well. So it could be Coltish leading the way at the moment. Goldsworthy also up there. So young Sophie Coltish, Tragus looking strong, McEnany in good position. Goldworthy is also there. Murray sitting at the rear of the field, just drifting along with Dixon. So nicely bunched field. We'll get an idea of how they're going as they go through that 400 metre mark. I don't think it's going to be terribly quick, just hitting on 72 seconds now. So lapping through about 76, 77. That's not too bad. But two of the younger runners certainly setting the pace at the moment, and I'd expect some of the experience to start to step through over the next lap. Nicely bunched though. This is a good sign for those who are just sitting at the back of the field. So it looks like Colt is still out front, the young runner from the Geelong Guild. Once again, great to see the Geelong and Ballarat runners really supporting Milers Club. Sophie Colt is a very strong supporter of Milers during her competitive career. And we're seeing Dixon now starting to make her little move. So Megan Dixon, national champion, she's starting to just move up. Hogan's gone wide. Goldsworthy also out there with her, and Brigitte Humphrey. So Shania Murray now just squeezing into the back of that field on the rail. Still very well bunched. Very consistent pacing. Good to see Dixon just taking up now ahead of her Geelong regional teammates. So about another 77 there as they went through. So still not sparkling pace. I'm anticipating a nice little kick down from the majority of this field. So it looks like Humphrey might have just made a bit of a move. Still a bit hard to see in the shadows. That could be Coughlin actually. So Sophie Coughlin leads, Emma Hogan next, Goldsworthy, then Tragus, McEnany, Dixon coming through on the outside, well on the inside is Brigitte Humphrey. So we're hitting the bell. Megan Dixon made a good move down the outside. McEnany's going with her. Hogan's still up there as well. So Humphrey now starting to make her effort to get onto the lead bunch of 3. I think Tragus might be going with her as well. A little bit hard to see down the back straight. Gap then to Coughlin. It looks like McEnany's now taking control of the race. So the 800 metre specialist certainly going for it now. Just bite at a time in the pack, but looks like Gigi McEnany is really starting to unleash over the last 300 metres. So McEnany from South Melbourne leads it. We then have the two Deakin teammates there in a Dixon and also Humphrey together. Gap then to Hogan. And I think that might be Traeger sitting in the next position, but Gigi McEnany stepping up to the 1500. Has her coach made a brave move with this one, convincing her up. Gigi McEnany, quite impressive. About a 4:34, 4:35 perhaps. Dixon next, then Humphrey. Hogan in under the 4:40 mark, then Tragus. Then we have Goldsworthy, Coughlin, Murray, good run there. And then we'll have Vickery and also the early leader Coltish. Great run from Sophie, around the 4:50 mark. So that rounds out the women's A 1500.